Hello, everybody. Just doing a quick little stream. Going to show off my base, and we'll see where it goes from there. Nighttime is the best time to really see some of my base, so we're starting off here, and don't know what this is going to become. I planted some trees and some really glowing substance. And got my little water going here. One thing with the new update in Enshrouded is if you don't control water, it's going to go where it wants. So this little thing I'm standing in front of right here, it says close, is a drain. It's to keep the water from, well, getting up into everything. But as you can see, probably here, it's still up in here. So eventually I'm going to have to get down here and figure out what to do about the water. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. I'm also busy looking at a video I'm uploading. Just kind of got to be careful. YouTube doesn't like you having fun. Anyway, I'm also setting up the other computer, so give me 1 second. I don't usually stream anymore. I'm kind of busy with other things, life, you know. Adulting. Alright, so from the bottom garden, we're going to walk up here to the fishing department. We have a swimming pool. I don't know why they make water bad for you up here. And there you can see some of my trophies. A kind of upset dragon, pair of wyverns. Lenore, if you and Neil are watching, you're going to see I farmed a lot of dragons, so maybe a couple cyclopses while I was at it. We're going to go over here to the Royal Fishing Department. If it was daytime, you'd see it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go lay down. Now, let me do a nighttime tour. Let's just go up to the top. You can see from the map, and I'll zoom out, I am all the way up at the top of the map. For those that know me, they know I like to make a lot of bases. This one I've only done 3. My starting base, which I had ran from the actual starting area, which is way down here, over to here, because it looked like the middle of the map to make things easy. And that was just a short-term base. The second one I came up here and built up in this area here, just because resource-wise. And now I'm up here, and this will be my final base, because when you see it, you're going to understand why I am not moving everything again. Yes, and you can see there are some chests around here. Grub, you can mark chests on this map. Something I know we've talked about is, wouldn't it be nice if we could just mark them? So let's shoot up to my top area, just because I don't want to run up there. I want to give you a quick look, and then I'll go lay down. Alright, so from up here, you could kind of see the glowing that goes on down there. Little waterfall I made. This is the top area. This is where I actually started making the base. All these plants and trees you can put in yourself. We have water in there. We have one of my 2 or 3 water wheels now. If you look up at the peak of the roof in the back, you can actually see the windmill going. Alright. So, we'll go up here and lay down for a minute. Oh, and because, you know, Roman style sometimes, you kind of have to have, you know, a bath. Alright, bedroom. Oh, how's that door shut? Shut that door. No, not pick up, sleep. Speed is increased by 60 at night, so, you know, I can sleep the night away real quick, about 8 seconds. And this is my bedroom. Not a whole lot going on in here. I really haven't decorated this much. I got your comfort items out to give you the comfort boost. I do need to eat, because I'm going to probably go into the shroud in a little while. Oh, we're going to start getting a whole bunch of boost here. I do have the ability for 4 food buffs, and somewhere around here, there he is. Apparently my dog likes to sit inside of a cabinet. Got multiple dogs and cats, you know, fireplace, just your typical decor. course, more plants, garden area. I just pretty much leave those as is. This is the throne room, barely decorated. Like I said, I just put the comfort stuff out up in here. I'll get to decorating this area in time. We've got the red carpet brick set here, high polished castle. We'll close the door real quick because somebody's letting the flies in. We'll take a walk upstairs. I am going to have to put lights in here eventually. This is just an overlook. I'll put a railing around here, maybe a few paintings on the wall. That's not going to be a big thing. Probably going to make this into a ballroom, maybe a dining room. I haven't figured that out completely. And then up here we have the cathedral. I don't remember taking those doors down. But you know, this is also where your, well, crypt keeper type dude is, and one of his tools. And he got a barbecue pit out here so he can make food. And then over here is, well, his bathroom. Basically comfort items, you know, each thing will give you a certain amount of comfort. All right. We'll peek down there, and you can see from here, that's Cromwell down there, and the castle. You cannot build around there, or it would have made my life a lot easier, because I'd have tore it down. This was my old kitchen. I'll probably make it a kitchen again in time, but I just kind of wanted to unify everything closer to where my portal is. You got a Cyclops here. This you can turn into a mount. I like it better like that. So I leave my Cyclops like that. I got all the pieces, but they really don't give me anything, so I have it. And the game does have a ton of villagers, and well, as you can read by the sign, don't open and let the assholes out. Because they need to work on giving them more character and vocabulary and less annoying. So well, when things annoy me, I'd lock them up. And I did. If I don't need them, if they're just a simple villager, they're locked away. Now, if they ever give me a use for them, well, I might let them back out. By the way, there is a water valve in here, so if they really annoy me, I'm just going to turn it on, and well, that problem's solved in Minecraft, or Enshrouded in this case. And from up here, you can get a view of where we started down below. I'll take us down there in a minute. All right, so more water, more plants, just a nice little overlook. You can actually see that balefire from a long way off. Kind of surprised. You've got a really good long distance on here. More gardening down there. That's still a work in progress. You can see another water wheel. Whoops, that was the mouse going on its own. Trying to get me a drink of coffee real quick. They really did good on the plants. They do look right. This is, you know, your flame altar where you portal in and out. And some of the boxes, if anybody ever joins me, I do have extra mats and things, plenty of gliders. I may have raided someplace a lot. Diving helmet, so you can get, you know, more oxygen, give you better wet duration. Do have a large backpack and a small one, basically because I needed to make those for a quest. Yeah, I'm willing to give away arcane essence because you'll see why in a second. Plenty of magic boxes. Now these I just have here for storage right now because I'm working on a few other projects. Let's go on in here. This is the cook station. This is one of the tables that you can make. You can clip in. I love the fact that this game allows clipping. So I'm making a nice floor out of it. And again, you can see all the different builds. And here we've got basically what I use on my... So we've got a sweet mocha, which is 30 stamina regen, range damage, dagger damage. Vegetable puree, again, I'm a ranged build. Ranged magic, some dagger. So I kind of go for that build. And we have a pumpkin soup, which stamina, range, dagger, some frost resistance. It's not the frost resistance I'm after. It is that range damage and dagger damage. And then again, I go into the fell lot, so damage against fell enemies, plus 5 minutes in the shroud. I think right now I'm at around 32 minutes I can go in there with everything on. And then my mana and my magic, because that's all I need. You can see in the bottom here, this is my sword build. I'm using Ignite Bow. The gem on that one, I don't remember the name on it. It gives extra fire damage. I've been playing the game for a while and I couldn't remember all the gems. That one gives me the ability to spawn a Hollow Halls unarmored enemy, so I've got a companion comes with me. And I learned something the other night. If you go far enough away from the first one, you can spawn a second, and then far enough away in a third, and come back and bring them with you. And you have an army of unhollowed enemies, which, yeah, that makes it nice. Ice-coated daggers, they finally fixed those, so these do work now, and they work really nice. Gem of Lycanthrope on it. And then, of course, just your axe for cutting down trees, pickaxe for pretty much everything. A torch for when it's dark, which in this map you really want to be in the dark a lot. It's not super dark, but you can get a lot of resources. Bandages, a construction hammer, and again, I've got my diving helmet here, which in here I can actually do this because that was not what I wanted to do. Blink. That's what I wanted to do. If you go over to your Alt menu, I'm not sure what it is on keyboard, you can see I pulled up, and I can switch out helmets to what I'm wearing. I literally can put an entire another wardrobe down there, but I only need the helmet. Number 2 is if you're underwater, that is your underwater digging tool. Number 3 is, well, endless arrows. I don't ever have to worry about crafting. I do, you'll see that in a minute. Lockpicks, definitely want those. There's a lot of doors and a lot of boxes on here. And then of course the food. So, basic loadout. Excuse me. And you can see we got the cooking. They do have label markers, so you can see I have labeled everything. My build, mana, foods, stamina, combat specific, health, magic, specialty stuff, that's for Hollow Halls. A lot of decor. Some of it is for comfort, some of it is quest related. And plenty of places to cook. But honestly, most of your cooking comes from do it in here with him, and it's instant. I don't have to sit here and wait for 2 hours. And you can kind of see everything that he makes. Beehives, planters, your pet food and your farm animal stuff, and then just decorations. I still have to do all of these, and I will have everything made in time. Nothing much going on up here, just his bedroom, and again, I clip a table into the wall. It looks really good, but more room if I ever need more storage. And here's the main everything gets done hub, basically. You can see we have plenty of boxes, and I finally got the other side set up the other night, and I haven't been able to take the time to label them yet. But you can see, you've got come in and you just go with your raw fabrics, finished fabric, fur, bones, anything animal related. I just named it dust just because powders, dust, whatever. All my elixirs are in here. Hollow Hall stuff, shroud stuff, bombs, scrolls. What are those? Experience scrolls, 14 of them. I got a bunch of those all over. I got them in boxes everywhere. I just threw them around at the beginning. Still trying to organize. Anything for health and mana, including bandages, go here, and I do see I need more of that, so there we go. I love the fact that you can just, here, I'll just show you. If you come in just happen to throw stuff around because you're in a hurry, you just come along and hit the G button, and it all organizes them. I like organization. Trophies, yeah, might have played with the Wyvern a few times. I definitely go after the sickle scythe because she actually drops really good weapons. The dragon, I've got a bunch of his heads all over the place, as you're seeing, and I do go pick on him every so often. Miscellaneous stuff. I always forget what I put in here. Oh, it's just building gear and decor. Rings. If anybody ever joins, again, I've got extra stuff for people. Fishing. I have these in two places, here and down at the lake, because some of it is, you know, just drop off when I'm in a hurry doing stuff. I don't play with spells a lot. I probably should, because I've collected a few things. Runes, you could get those from recycling or killing fell enemies. The legendary runes, any of your people can make them for you. Your blacksmith, your carpenter, your cook. And then for upgrading your weapons, you definitely have to have arcane essence. And that again, that goes along with, upgrading your weapons, you need the runes for. Upgrading the stones, your gems, you need the arcane essence for. And I go raiding to get that. I was busy last night. I didn't put a whole bunch of it in order. And then of course we've got your grinder, which this one is doing gold right now because gold dust is for arrows. As I said, I do make my weapons. It's your tanning station. It only has one recipe right now, and that's just for leather. And I have tons of that. And again, in here we've got 10 different recipes. Ground coffee, iron, Tuscan ivory, which is basically fish, gold dust, mother of pearl. I'm not quite sure if they understand mother of pearl actually comes from the pearls you pick up in their shell, but okay. I mean, they have you take basically a pearl and turn it into mother of pearl. Yeah, I do something different with the pearl. Aquamarine dust is from aquamarine. Gleam root, again, you can see everything that it tells you what it's for. Obsidian, all these are for crafting. Silver, and fossilized bone dust. Alright, and again, right now I'm basically just putting in your environmental stuff and your vegetables in here. Cooking and so forth. Been collecting some fish. These are all from the farm animals. Just gold, silver, your raw ores. That's, you turn them into bars. And then you take the bars and you grind them down into dust. And arrows. And no idea what I'm putting in that one. Okay, over here is... It's your drying rack. Dried bananas. Plus 8 health. Meh. Purple berries, and then of course your leathers for, obviously armor, and one other box to use it for a heater. With the right rings and outfits, you don't need the heater. It's a waste of time and resources. So we've got your spinning machine. You make linen and wool and string from it. Wool you've got to get from animals, so it's good to have them. And of course you have a beautiful loom. One recipe, fabric. It'd be really cool to see the looms actually make rugs or things like that. I've got a nice little place here to sit. That's what my character looks like. Right in front of a bale fire. Happy Cappy. The plushies are from a quest, and somehow I've got 2 of them, so I must have done twice. Got another one in here, and here's one of the many seed beds. 48 different recipes. And I have them all. Because I got to have them all. And you can clearly see there's going to be more. Empty boxes always mean more. We got your alchemy stations. Do I have anything going in there? No, that's your laboratory. Your alchemy station itself with 2 recipes and nothing going at the time. It's just more decor. And the beds for these 2. There's actually 2 of them. Balthazar's right there, and I'm not sure what the other one's like. Oh, there she is. Walking into a wall. Yeah, that's smart. We'll walk over here and take a look. This is the blacksmith station. Again, I've got all these boxes and moved them over to the main area. It just makes it quick and easy. And your blacksmith benches. And I didn't go in here last night, so we're going to look. Nothing in that smelter. And nothing in that smelter. Nothing in the kiln. No, I don't like the way that looks. I want the drop. I do like how they do that. That's just quick and easy. Is that right? There it is. There we go. Now it looks right. Just a cosmetic thing, but my OCD would kill me. Okay, so what do we got? Nothing in the firebrick. Okay. The giant kiln. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. So nothing in any of those. Got a fire pit. I had... well, I had to put a grate up here to try and keep my people out, but clearly my birds want to. That's just kind of funny. I should just leave them in there because, you know, chicken dinner, winner, winner. That was, okay. And in here we have, you know, your blacksmith and your hunters. And I set them so that they don't have any walking range because I'm tired of finding them. I'd put them in jail too, but I'll let them walk around up here. Nobody's got a quest, otherwise they'd have a quest icon above it. Let's go put the birds away, and then we'll go take a look at some other parts. And there's the water wheel during the daylight. And yes, you can actually make the water go where you want it and how you want it. It actually starts, I'll show you where it starts. It comes into here, through that little hole over in the corner, and goes out below me. I've got that valve going right here just to give me extra water because it looks cool. It doesn't need it because the one that's all the way down here, that's the one that'll do it. Why is that doing that again? They haven't got all the bugs worked out, but there is a way to take care of that. Oh, I don't have anything on. Not a problem, whatever. I'll deal with that later. But you can fix that. In here we have capybara. Might as well do some collecting while I'm up here. You know, game time I don't think continues when you're off, but food time apparently does, because these guys, every day I have to come in here and feed them. And let's see what we got in here. We got our dune armadillos. Okay, stop petting. And we got some goats. Yes, they're out of food too. Yep, they're out of food too. I believe they said there's a 148 animal limit. Oh, and we get to start stocking fish, so yay us, but the fish will breed even better. They just did a giant update yesterday that most people would call a DLC. This company actually understands make your customers happy, and they'll spread the word of mouth. This is a great game. Oh, stop petting. That's the one thing I wish. I hate Omni buttons. Yuck food. Yeah, I know I didn't feed the dune armadillos. I don't think I have any. I'll go look in a minute. Would you get out of the food dish, you idiot? Let's go look. Dune armadillo. That's going to be over here. Yeah, I got to make them some. I got to go to the desert and get their stuff to make them food. These little guys, well, they're cute. No, I'm not going to upgrade you. I like you small. Fey deer. Okay, nobody needs... I'll get you guys some food here. Give me a second. They will continue to make their product, just not as fast if you don't feed them. Rabbits, you don't feed. Rabbits are purely a food item. Really? I have to go put him back. And rabbits will also do what rabbits do, breed and escape. You could feed them, but I can just go kill them, and I've got so much food that don't need it right now. Bird, bird. Bird's the word. I want these guys to breed. They just look cool. These give me the feathers, which is the resource I really need. So that's the zoo. Hey, Legatus. Just happened to look around and saw that you were in here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta go put those two dummies away. The reason I went up there. Alrighty then. Boom. Who's next? You're next. Alright, the dummies are put away. Now let's go put everything else away. This is the channel that I was telling you about. It comes out from the pool up at the top. And comes down to the water wheel powering it. You've got to have the water wheel powered. It won't just run because you're in the game. Boo Dez. Yeah, actually it's kind of cool. Come on, which one is it? Actually, that one's got eggs. Aha. I wish there was just a instant put away where you can pick it up and put it away, but yeah. Alright, so raw wool, that all goes over here. Fur product and animal products. Put that back down there. Alright, so that is that area. Mother Hubbard's cupboard. We should show you the names of things. I haven't named this building yet. Keep trying to figure one out. And here we have the Rock and Stone Dwarven Works. Our carpenter who pretty much does everything decor-wise. Yeah, this is the Cletus and Daisy's Redneck Metalworks. For those that, my water, you know, have your well so that you can always be filling things of your stations. And if you're the offended type, too bad. Gay Larry's Fine Clothing and Beauty Parlor. And I have a good friend of mine whose name is Larry, and he's gay, and everybody calls him Gay Larry. And this dude reminded me of him. When I showed Larry this guy, he's like, they put me in a game. Great dude, he'd do the world for anything. Alright, so this is, well, as it says, I have managed to collect at least bits and pieces of every armor set. 99% is completed. So I've managed to build up a, I guess you would call it a museum-ish. Starting with your first armor and when we're walking around, and pretty much every weapon is at level 40 or above. We go to level 50 right now. Need a drink of coffee. And I'll just slowly walk down. Let you get a look at them. The armor can be worn as, excuse me, as armor or as cosmetic. What I've got on right now is cosmetic, whereas, might as well go to the skill tree. You can see you can craft your own stuff. It's, you know, basic level. And then we go to your character, and as you can see, here's my actual armor that I'm wearing. And what each of their stats are. The helmet I am using because of the range build with critical strike on it. I do enjoy being able to have the extra health, and 180 and 140 on health and mana is a lot. Works great with a ranged build. 30%, you know, 3 minutes more wet duration is as good as well. And, you know, again, with the gloves, I've chosen a set that is for bow damage and skill shots. Skill shot's a headshot, and with most of your bows, you know, that's what you're going to get. Pants, it's stamina regen. Never have enough stamina. The boots I switch off and on all the time. Right now I've been doing a lot of diving in water around the map. And just a little bit nice to go with it. I could probably put on boots that would give me even more health, but these are fun. Or boots that would give me even more stamina. So that's where I'm at. Might as well look at the attributes. This is where I'm sitting. I am at level 45. That is capped right now. My flame altar is at level 9. That is the cap at the moment. You may see people say that this is in-game. No, it is not in-game. This is where we are at right now until the next update. This is supposed to go version 1.0, I believe next year is what we were told. If they go longer, fine. This company actually is working on a game and making it good. Take your time. If you want to keep updating, go ahead, and then even after you go 1.0, update. The story is good. I'm enjoying the story, side quests, and everything about it. It's one of those games I've been hoping for a long time. A fun game. But anyway, health sitting at 1570, mana 1544, stamina 539. I do on occasion run out of stamina. I do have a little bit of a balanced build, melee, ranged, and magic. Oxygen's 1 minute. If I put on the helmet, I believe it's 2 minutes or 2 minutes and 30. I'll put that on and look in a minute. 25 minutes in the shroud, and then with anything, all my buffs, you can see where they are at right there. I do have rings that I can put on to increase it even more. So my constitution, you can see where we're at. That'll give you a general idea of what my build is doing for me. Damage-wise, my sneak attack. If I can get up behind somebody, they need to work on that better. Sneak attack is still lacking. It's fun, but it needs to be better. Backstab plus 65. So, I mean, I'll let you can pause it and look at it if you want. And then protection-wise, you know, you got to have your condom. It is what it is. And now let's take a look. If we go into the skill tree, which I really wish you can zoom in all the way out, I have gone for a more balanced build than just mastery. A lot of people always say take your minor. I honestly do not see any reason in the world to take mining. Yeah, I guess you could, but I don't. But you can see where it is. Radiant Order. If you're going to go up against the Fel a lot or run around at night, this is a must. It will do damage. And it saved my butt more than a couple times. Your next one is Water Aura. Because healing's always good, but more healing's better. You know, increases your life essence. You know, this is, as you can tell, it's a very well balanced. I did not go barbarian. I didn't really go athlete. I just don't need them right now, and I can guarantee you with the next update we're going to get more. And I've already pretty much decided with the next update I'm going to take a little bit into tank and a little bit into athlete. Just not looking forward to barbarian or warrior. That's just, I can well balance my build and stay alive and have fun. Journal wise, I have 21 quests left. I've probably coming close to 600 hours or more. Not really sure right off the top of my head. And I still have a lot of quests left to do because this game's just got a lot. It's so much exploration. It'll keep you busy. I have 26 survivors, 4 bases. Well, 2 of them are right here. 2 of them are, well, I can actually show you. Here's the 2 that are part of the castle complex. Over here we have one because there is a fell beast over here. I do like to pick on him. There is 2 chests right here. I mean, well, we'll go look at those in a minute. We've got another one right here. That's got 2 chests in it and some hollowed enemies. It's not a hall to halls, it's just a tomb. But I can go in there and get bone and things from them. And then, well, the dragon, the youngling. The word youngling should tell everybody that that game was not, that people were calling it end game at that. I'm like, the word youngling tells me that there's a bigger dragon somewhere to be had. And if you just zoom out and look at the map, you can see there's a lot more to it that they haven't even added to. So, you know, I would say that this game's got a very bright future. There are, even up in here, you can see floating city in the sky, basically. So, alright, so let's get back to looking at it. You can see the different armors. And some of the decor I've put out. The wigs, I wish that you could put hair or something on the wigs, change them, whatever. But we just walk down the progression line. That's what I tried to do, is take it progression-wise until you get into your cosmetics. And these right here are more cosmetic. I haven't, like I said, I'm still trying to get some of them. That's the Gloom set. Still haven't got the helmet. That's an RNG drop, so you just have to keep running the same city over and over again. Hollowed Halls, I've picked it up as I've gone, and I've missed a lot in those. I just need to go back and redo them. Like I said, I have 600 hours, and I know I've got more to do, and more coming when the updates. These are your magic outfits. Some of them are really goofy, some of them are really kind of cool. Like the Warlock. That Omen is just really kind of weird. Magician, the hats, I would definitely not wear the hat myself, but I get it. You know, we've got down here just your dining room table and, you know, cooking and everything. Second floor, we're going to be working into more of my build. This is where the range build archery comes in. And of course, anybody that joins, I do have extra clothing if you want it. I do have a few rings here and there. You can look and see this is the rings I'm wearing right now. So extra magic, extra range, extra melee damage. Thunder Snow, a lot of people seem to be going for that one right now, and I've tested it out with my build, it's just not that good. Frost, if I do have to go up there and fight the dragon, which he does drop some things, and it's fun once in a while if I'm bored. Coffee is good. Commander's ring. Oh, I know I've got about 20 of these laying around, if not more. I think I started deleting them the other night. That's just one of those rings that you get. And like I said, I have plenty of gems. Anybody want gems? Gems for sale. Gems cheap. Come get them, please. I hate deleting those. The archer set I'm still looking for. Hawk set, I'm missing his pants, but the rest of these are 100%. Bloodfeather's the one that they introduced a couple of weeks ago to the new update with the Wake of Water. So these two are both from Wake of Water. That's actually a combination of my two. Wait a minute, yeah. And Eagle Eye was the best at one time. Trailblazer, you can kind of see all the different bows. These bows are not for sale, people, even though Larry will tell you they are. These are for decoration. I can get any one of them really easy. I grabbed them and I threw them up here as I got them. That's all. That's why they're there. It's just decoration. Got some keys. Lenora, would you like some keys? And I just started deleting them. When I was getting 3 wyverns at one time, it was, well, easy. This is where you can decorate all your different clothing if you want. I wonder if they got that bug fixed real quick. Let me see. Craft and dye. Now I do have a chest in here. That's why you keep seeing that pop up. There's a chest. It's got dyes in it. Here's a good, oh, matter of fact, I forgot to show you that. Let me go do that. If you go to your character, you go down here to where it says customize. There, you can see what you're wearing. This is the cosmetic. It does nothing for your stats. This is where all your stats are at, but this is what I get to see because I don't like the looks of those on me. Alright, so let's see here. I'm going to change that. Yeah, see, I know I've got all that, so I should have been able to. Oops, dang it. Yes, make it so, number 1. So it is pulling from storage. Now, the other day this was not pulling from storage. This is craft from storage, so if I have it in my storage bench, it'll go into there. I mean, this is going to take time to do it, but yeah, I don't mind that. I can run around and do other things. More armor because I just had it everywhere. And then over here we have Jenny's Bar, and I accidentally had an accident with a map, and the coffee's $86. The sweet mocha is, well, it might start with a 7, and, you know, well, let's just say Jenny's numbers on the wall. And Larry's bedroom. Don't go around, Larry. These are some of the stuff that I have that these are just single items. They don't have anything else. And yeah, see, there he is right there. There's Elio. They let me rename him. He's getting renamed. These weapons, I will gladly let anybody who wants new weapons. You can have them. And more clothing that I'm still working on getting. If I haven't 100% of the set, or at least 90%, they don't get put on a mannequin yet. And just where we live. I guess it's nighttime. Yes, it's dark. I'll go over here and go lay down real quick. You two move. See, she's so nice. She moves when I tell her to move. There is fall damage in here, so you got to be careful jumping. This is the Shall Pass Bridge for clear and obvious reasons. I don't have a rooster. I want to find out where that rooster's at. And in here, I'm going to make this into the hunter area. So I'll be moving their beds over to here eventually, or at least one of them. No stormtroopers allowed, and if you shoot the lights, you pay for it. And yes, you can actually shoot it. Let's see what the damage does. 474 on the wall. Critical strike 622. Next bow 569. So yeah, you could test your, you can test it, see what it does. Same with your weapon. You can see what they do. And what's really nice is, okay. Now come around to the back. And I haven't tried this yet. We'll find out. Oh yeah, sneak attack definitely. That's over 200 damage, I think. Let's see. 468 on a direct attack. See, that don't make sense. There it is. That is a massive. So, pretty cool there. And your farm, and everything's got it. Typically, this is where my ginger, but I've been making a lot of clothing lately, so we're planting a lot of flax. My food build, you're going to get a lot of sugar. And then, what is this one? Is that indigo or wolfsbane? Wolfsbane. For colorization. And these are coconut trees, banana trees, coffee. You do not need a lot of coffee beans. They go a long way when... Now, if you had a bigger server with a lot of people, I'm sure it might be a little different. And again, that water that from the water wheel upstairs is coming down here to this one. And it also comes over here. Hey, my water wheel's gone. I must have hit that by mistake. I'm gonna put another water wheel right there, and it's draining down here into my rice and algae. Algae is big from what my help build in my range. So got your algae going. And again, you follow the waterfall, it goes into the water wheel, which trickles on, get over here, which trickles on down into here. I don't have anything planted there. Let's pull out that. There. You can see the yellow line that just popped up. I'll turn it off, turn it back on. That is my build limit area, and I am going to make the farm even bigger because, you know, I know there's more coming to the game, so I will need more area for resource. Yeah, we got wheat, berries, just stuff that I keep on hand. And that water goes down, and it comes out in two places, right there and right there. Oh, right there. And right there. So water does go a long way as long as you're connected. I'm debating whether I put in a aqueduct gate and have this rice as well, or just leave it. And then of course the water comes down from the two areas. That blue light will make this whole thing glow. And it's coming out my dragon's mouth and down below. Now how do you get around quick in the game? Well, anybody see it? You have a glider. Alright, so there is the dragon, and he's spitting it out. Look, another wyvern head. Imagine that, me with wyvern heads. It's actually my favorite. I like that above the dragon. The dragon's cool, that wyvern is really cool. I need to get a bunch of fish and stock this pond. I want to do it with yellowfin tuna because it's the best fish to have. And the nameless one lives over here, and we'll take a look at his house. I love those Halloween banners. Those are cool. Just a simple little cottage in the wood. I have no idea where he's at. If I wanted to, I could find him though. And I have no idea where he's at. He's probably underneath my marker. But trees, everything here can be harvested. It's just decor down here. This is the Royal Fishing Cottage, my house. Did take the time to decorate a little bit up in here. The red, it's okay. I wish I can do something different. I might. I think I'm going to come in here, and when you build, you actually have multiple sets. This is voxel building, so you can take it down to 1 meter range, and it's a lot. So I might take out some of the top and turn that green and make the bottom red and actually make a true hunter's lodge. We'll see what I do later. Again, I like my cyclopses. They look cool. At night they really look cool. Alright, and here where we started with the Royal Fishing Department. Mini fishing poles, fishing baits. All these can be used for bait. And even though the pond is not stocked right now, if you throw a fishing pole in there, you're going to have fish. Entertainment department right here. Need to put some lighting up. And then I stuck these two down here, Bard and wherever the other chick is. He's not so bad, but she's very annoying. I may have put her in prison. And you can see with him, you can decorate. Oh, I didn't know they had Christmas trees. I will be putting up a Christmas tree for Christmas. Bah humbug, Grump, I know. Why am I walking in water? Shouldn't be walking in water. Water is not up here. That's weird. May just be I got down here and it was standing. Because there's no water flowing out. And we're back to where we started. So now let's look at the map. And I'll show you where the chests are. This one again, there's a pair of chests in here, and their respawn is about 1 hour. There we go. Open the chest, and we got the red brick set, which just instantly gets this. So I have, I think, 10,000 of them right now. Don't need any more. Hey, we got a mace. Now, here's one way to get... Come on, open up. Thank you. Salvage, and we're going to get runes. Do this all the time so that I can keep upgrading weapons. And over here. If I go out there, I can go out the hole in the wall that I made and just go take on the fell monster, which is kind of a challenge. I'm not God mode by any means. It is still a fight. Hello, devilish bow. Are you the one I've been looking for? No, I think it's a rattlesnake bow I'm looking for. Poison, vicious, brutal. Ooh, that can actually be good against some enemies. Backstab, no. Alright. And there's another chest right here. And for those that are familiar with where I'm at, and you're going, how did you do that? Well, Deep Rock Galactic, I'm a dwarf man. I dug a hole, and I found where it stopped. Made sure it stopped right here so that it could not reheal itself, and now I can just break in and grab things. Alright. Fat fingering buttons, yes. Alright, so... let's see, check my food here as soon as we get back to screen. Click the Alt button, and let's get some food on. Am I going to die, or am I going to make it this time? There we go. Alright. Let's do that bow first. I do know where all the chests are up here, and I do have a run I try and do whenever I'm on, and if I'm playing for an extended period of time, every hour I'll try and hit it. Because, you know, runes or weapons. There's still weapons I don't have because I keep seeing them. I want the rattlesnake bow at its max level, and I've yet to get it. This is going to be fun. She's pissed. Ow. Nope. Maybe before I have a chance. Whoa, hey! You, who invited you to the party? This is why that sun aura is important. It's taking and kicking him while I'm doing this, as you can see. I can't take another hit from her. You can kill somebody. There we go, there's George. Thank you, George. About time you showed up. George is your friend. He's kind of stupid, but he will save your butt. And as you can see, I'm getting a bunch of stuff from them. I'll just time to go to the bow that I know will take her out even faster. George, why aren't you fighting? Where's George? I don't know what he's doing. Now, I probably could have fought him first, but where's the fun in that? And because girls go boom. Oh, hey, who you and where did you come from? Good, George. George says barely breaking sweat. over to this chest. I just happen to know it's up here. And boom. Come on, get me up there. Grappling hook, yes. And another chest right here. There is another chest over below me, but to my left, but no, you did not shoot that stuff at me, dick. That one archer, he just annoys me. Alright, we are in the shroud. Hi guys, bye guys. See ya, nice knowing you. Bye, hello. Those are bad guys, they will shoot stuff at you. There's a chest, and I want the chest. Ooh, bacon. I actually had that bow, and I use it a lot. I did not spawn a George. And this is where you get your arcane essence. This is my farm, and I have never made it all the way through this because I do have my enemies turned way up. I have more than one. There's a George. George, kill that. So nice having a George. Everybody should have a George. I wish I can have him all the time. Let's see if I do this. Yeah, he's far enough behind me. I might be able to do this. I'm gonna try and spawn a second one. See, the trick is you can't have another George nearby when you do it, or it won't spawn the second one. I gotta find one that's... Wrong way. Gotta find one that's not close to him. George is out murking. Which, hey, I kind of dig that he does the murking, I do the collecting here. I hope that was George that just saw pop up in the corner of the screen. Alrighty then. Now this is going to get interesting. Where is she? Where are you, you bitch? Why don't I see her? I know she's down there. There's a fell sickle scythe down here. It's the one I farmed. There she is. And she can be a nightmare. There's actually 9 of them down here. One's named the sickle scythe, and then the rest are just banshees, but she's the one you gotta watch out for, because she's just gonna kill me. Nope. Get her up. Get her up here. Ah, she killed George. Throw that skull at me, bitch. You can get under her. That's her weak spot. Ow, and once she does that, then you die. using my Sun Aura plus my bow to do the damage. Okay, I can't get her there. Get her to follow me. There she is. Ow. Too high. You gotta be able to take the hit. Gotcha. Alright. Half-life. I've got a pair. Those are actually really good. Let's hope the other Banshees ain't just right here. I don't see him. I might be getting lucky. They might not be able to reset yet. And of course, we got your fail bees. Nope. Down. Son of a bitch. Alright. Typically, I'll play with that spawner, but I'll probably go. I gotta eliminate him and him. Should be for the. Ow! Hey, oh. Oh, and you gotta be careful around that. Hey, I got a George. He's down there nuking things. See if I can go get another one real quick. Might have two Georges now. Weird. Whoa. Ouch. Uh-oh. Well, what? Stop it, dick. Aha! Now I have my double Georges. And that's how you do it. You manage to, if you can get George to down below, that's why I did it. Leave one of the spawners. Hey! Good boy. Leave one of the spawners doing it, get far enough away that you aren't still close enough for it to be counting, and you can have another George. And two Georges are better than one. In this case, it's now Daryl and his little brother Daryl. Which, I hope they never patch that out, because that's actually fun. Having an army of Daryls. I wish these were armored hollow halls. The armored ones are cool looking. They decrease your time in the shroud. And they do damage. Oh, hey, never mind. I have two Georges. Whoa. That's what I did not want to walk into. This is why I have so much arcane essence. I do raid this as often as possible. Get up there, that's mine. I see it, it's mine. Give it to you. Oopsie. Oh, Daryl? Daryl? That is freaking cool. Got what I missed. Now, I have not been able to get them to jump down into the main area with me. I wish they would. Ooh, Halo. Boys. Boys. That is a bad thing right there. Could have gone and killed that. I know I did this difficulty, but good lord. Oh crap! I hate those things. Called a big giant fly swatter is what I call it. I don't see the other two banshees. Not complaining. What? See, this is what I like. Everybody hates these bugs. But you can see I'm just letting the sun aura kill them. And then I'll collect the parts, because, you know, bug parts. Pink mushrooms. And in this game, break everything. Gimme. Love Daryl. Alright. Come on, guys. That's something they wish they would fix, too. That's called pickaxe breaker cut. Also, tonight, all I would have to do is hold the E button down and stuff up. Did I get the red? Yeah, I got it. I guess the other one finally despawned, or he'd be here by now. Yeah, there's usually two banshees here, two over there, and then two back there, plus the sickle scythe. Now, some people are probably wondering, you know, if you haven't seen the game, what do you do if you die? You know, you got to go all the way back and get your loot box. Game says you can turn that off. I absolutely hate death boxes. So the first thing I will do in any game that gives me the option is turn it off. I don't mind having to come back and start over and so forth, but I am not going to chase around and waste time at going after a death box. Game devs, most people don't like it. For a reason. It's a waste of time. I'm retired now. That's good for me. I can waste time if I wanted to, but when I was working, don't have time to come home and spend an hour chasing a loot box. I want to play the game. You know, I can fly all the way across because, you know. That's a reset timer. I'm going to try it, but first I'm going to take this guy out. See him in the my friend. Oh, I hate that one there. No, stop auto-targeting the wrong guy. Putting their mother today. I don't get to fly eyeball, and I got a flying eyeball, as I say it. Ow! Holy crap, he got me good. He's gonna kill me if I'm not careful. Looks like he killed Daryl. Everything. Thanks for showing up, Daryl. Mighty proud of you. I might have to stream this game more often. I just enjoy playing it. You know, dying is just part of it, but I'm actually doing pretty good right now. Now that I've got a Daryl, I have been running this by myself, and I've actually done this pretty much the whole game myself. Alright, this is supposed to restore your time in the Shroud. It did. A little bit. Oh, hey, bad people. Not one of those. Crap. Run! No, not run and pick up. Run! Well, there's another one in there. I'm going to let my natural healing ability take care of me. There's just no place to get out the Shroud from here. I hear him, but I don't see. Oh, there he is. And the reason why I keep switching bows is different things. Ow! Shit! How many of there were you? Daryl, get your head out of my viewing. I've got a pair of Daryls again. Okay. I like you, Daryl. Oops, that's my Daryl. Alright, I know I can get out of the shroud by running up here. I don't do that and reset and go back. Yeah, I'll just do it and reset. Oh, it's nighttime. Wonder if my Daryls will follow me. There we go, I'm out of the shroud. Here's one of the night patrols that I really enjoy getting, because... Wait a minute. I need to use the bow. Fire bow. The reason why I switched between them is because the damage it does. Oh, no, it does. Oh, there's a lot of bad guys. Back to that damage time. Oh, ow. Be nice if, ow. Be nice if I had a Daryl. And respawn. Typically you're supposed to respawn, you know where you launch from, but apparently I fly over that, so it puts me there. How is that pillar up in the air like that? Interesting. Here's my fisherman. Didn't show you him. He's just here. Hi, how you doing? What do you got? Not a lot. And that pretty much is it. Like I said, there's the two Cyclopses at night. That just looks freaking cool. I don't care who you are. And then back down here. It's got that elven vibe, so I'm gonna. That's kind of what I'll go for. I mean, I did build a temple-ish looking thing right here. Not sure, but I've still got a lot to do on this game, and this has just been. It's fun doing it because I can build for a while and then go on a quest and go check for chests or whatever I want. You know, the Dracs are down here. Go take a flight. Yeah, my stamina's fine. And as a ranger, you kind of want to use, you know, your ranged ability. You don't want to get into a close-up fight. So I typically try and find places where I can sit at distance and pick off bad guys. Or I'll land up on a roof. Like right here. If I can pull this off, I'm in a relatively good place to do this. Yeah, he's going to put a spell on everybody. Switch bows. Oh, bullshit if you're going to hide underneath me. I know you're a little stunt. Yeah, hide underneath me, bitch. I will kill you dead. See, I'm not quite sure how he does his healing ability like that. Or she. I think it's got tits. Occasionally they will drop a pyre sword. That's what I really want them to drop. Because that does a lot of damage against spell. I've got one that's only goes to, I think it's level 30. But damn. It does damage. I will cheese you all day long sitting right there, because those two wolves are down there. Okay, I don't know where the wolves are at. Oh, they're down there chasing something. Staff of Moor. Usually he's got better stuff than that. Oh, here's the wolves. Well, let's see what they're fighting. Ooh, hello. What do we got here? We got somebody that has bombs. Oh, hey, we got a lot of people with bombs. Forgot about this village. Nope, 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 nope. Gonna run up here, out of the way. Aha, another pyre guy. Trying to get a George to spawn or two. I know you're there. There you are. It has such a weird walk. Bounce, walk, bounce, walk. Aha. I have a George. He's got a bunch of wolves on him. That'll distract the wolves at least. Apparently the fell enemies do horrible against George. But these guys can kill him pretty easily. Yeah, I see you trying to get up here, bitch. I just want to get down there and check that body. You didn't have anything. Wasn't there a chest in here somewhere? Oh, chest. Gimme. Ow, I'm leaving. I take it when I'm not wanted. Oh, crab. Those aren't even Dracs. That's a Drac. Whoa! And I'm dead. Okay, well. That was a good little run. What did I get? A lot. Let's see. I don't need that because I have a few hundred. Got plenty of those. See, at this point I'm just deleting. Yeah, 310. Heck yeah. Not really a bomb person, so I'll throw that away. Got a few of those for pops. 42 to 50 magic fire. That's the same one I've got. And I have extras of that. So this is why I'm just coming through here and getting all my runes. Because when the next update comes along, I am sure that I will need them for better weapons and all that good stuff. That ain't bad. 1773. Hey, it's daytime. I can hear the rooster crowing. Yeah, let's just do the quick way up there. And now I'm just going to go put everything away, so while I'm doing that, I'm just, might as well show you. It's just come in here and your Shift R button puts it away. And I usually hit my G button when I'm done because that'll organize it. Oops. And just stop off at every chest and put stuff away. Occasionally hit the wrong one. Damn it, would you stop that? Let's see. Trophy department, put the heads away. Go ahead and put my runes away. Yeah, I might have a couple runes. Let's see, spells, that's right next door. Sticks, logs. I think that's all under C4, isn't it? And that's how you put them away real quick. So with that, I think I am going to say bye and have a good day. And you know what? I'll probably stream this more often. It's fun. So until next time.